Hello, everyone. So you're probably wondering, what do you mean my childhood is a lie? You're a child. And what the meat is a Hydrox? Sit down! So, in the beginning, there were two brothers. One of them got sick, and went to Europe to recover. The brother that wasn't sick formed the National Biscuit Company, nowadays known as Nabisco, owned by Mondelez International. You might know them as the owners of Ritz, Tate's Bake Shop, and, of course, the Oreo. When the sick brother returned, he wasn't happy about this decision, so he formed the Loose Wows Biscuit Company, more recently known as Sunshine Biscuits, which managed to become the second largest bakery in the USA, behind, you guessed it, Nabisco. A lot of that success came from the release of the Hydrox cookie in 1908, and a few years later Nabisco came out with the Oreo. Seems like Oreo might have played a dirty trick on us. But wait, how did we get here? How did the original sandwich cookie fall into obscurity, while the copycat cookie is a beloved icon the world round? Well, I think it has to do with a lot of things, but mainly marketing. Well, that's all the time that we have. I'll be back to explain more, but for now, just don't do something that'll get you sacrificed by a cult. See ya! Hello everyone! So, last video ended off on a cliffhanger. Now, let me address that. You see, no matter its origins, Oreo was marketed very good, while Hydrox marketed very petty, constantly shoving in people's faces that they were the original.
Just like I was the original sinner.
Also, the name Hydrox is kinda weird and chemical sounding, even though that's the exact opposite of what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to reference the purity of water, as in hydrogen and oxygen, H2O.
Just like the purity I lost when I killed those kids.
You see, Hydrox was made at a time where people were putting stuff like sulfuric acid and chalk into food products.
Just like the acid used to dissolve those bodies.
Okay, you need to shut up. Anyways, Nabisco had the stronger marketing strategy. Oreos were also more expensive to make it look like Hydrox were crummier. But it's not true, I've tried them before. But even with all that stacked up against Sunshine Biscuits, Hydrox still had one thing going for them. You see, in their inception, Hydrox was not only kosher, but helped create kosher certifications. But Nabisco had a plan. And Oreo became kosher December 1997. Oh yeah, the white stuff used to be lard amongst other things, aka pig fat.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that basically caused Kellogg's, which at this point owns Hydrox, to stop making them. Oh, you thought that was the end? Nah, buddy. The story reignites with a company called Leaf Brands. Hello, everyone. So here we are at the end of the Oreo vs. Hydrox saga, thing. But before we continue, let me show you something. Just adjusting for winter. So now the world can enjoy Hydrox cookies. So what basically happened is Leaf Brands, a company that thrives off nostalgia, brought back the Hydrox cookie in September 2015. In fact, I found them at a Cracker Barrel gift shop thing once and tried them. And they're great. It takes a bit of getting used to, but it's better than Oreo for a few reasons. Number 1, you can eat it and be satisfied with only eating one. 2, the chocolate tastes like chocolate. And 3, it's much healthier and more natural than Oreo. But wait! If they've been back this long, how come I haven't seen them in stores? Well, you see, Mondelez International are something called category captains, which basically means that they get to decide how their and their competitors' products are laid out in the cookie aisle. Which means trying to find a box of Hydrox cookies is like playing hide and seek with Skittles and M&Ms. So, yeah, try and find these in stores. They're very easy to find in Cracker Barrels. Don't let the copycats win. And with that said, I have a meeting with Bugs Bunny in Toontown. See ya!